From prehistoric times to here in the present, this orb has been a sign of many baby animals that are about to be born. It's also an ingredient with many culinary possibilities. So join us. We're going to take a look inside the egg, and we're going to go through one of the most basic egg dishes known to man. Stick around, because this is Every bird on planet Earth lays eggs, but there's only one that we know that lays eggs for us to eat as food. Now, the chicken lays 300 eggs annually. That's almost one every single day. Now, eggs are a great source of protein and they're delicious, but they're not just a breakfast item. We can eat them for lunch, dinner, and we also use them in baking. Chicken eggs come in different grades. Grade AA, Grade A, and Grade B. Now, Grade AA eggs are the freshest eggs you can find at the grocery store. Grade A eggs are a little bit older, the whites are a little bit thinner. The Grade B eggs are the oldest ones you can find. And the egg whites are fully broken down in their shell. Now, there are many parts of a chicken egg. From the shell, which protects the egg, there's the air cell, the yolk, the chalaza that holds the yolk in place. In the middle, there's the shell membrane. And then there's the albumin, also known as the egg white. Fact, albumin with an E is an egg white. Albumin with an I is a protein inside an albumin. Now, egg cartons with a USDA shield typically cost more than egg cartons without one. And the thing that you heard about brown eggs being more nutritious than white ones, do not believe it. It's just a big fat myth. It's a lie. The only difference between brown eggs and white eggs is that they are different because they are laid from a different breed of hen. But for some reason, brown eggs are more expensive. If you want good eggs, check the sell-by date to see when they are packaged in their carton and see when they're going to expire before you buy them. Now, also, refrigeration is key. Make sure that your refrigerator is below 40 degrees Fahrenheit inside. Oh, and also, avoid placing your eggs in the refrigerator door. They spend too much time waggling around, and it'll also promote breakage. Keep them in their cartons. It's designed to hold them. And also, if you're going to make hard-cooked eggs, wrap the carton up with your friendly neighborhood rubber band and place it on its side in one of the fridge shelves. This is going to help the egg yolk stay in the middle of the egg while they're stored. Long ago, eggs were considered germ-free zones. They were safe to eat no matter how you prepare them. Either scrambled, hard-cooked, poached, as an omelet, or, in Rocky's case, drink them straight from a glass, raw. Ugh. But since salmonella entered into the party, we became more cautious and a little bit more nervous about eating undercooked egg. But maybe this information will help us calm down a little. Now, according to CDC, from May to November 2010, there were 1,939 illnesses that were linked to the infection of salmonella. But most of these cases were due to ingesting unpasteurized dairy products, raw meat or seafood, or contaminated fruits and vegetables like lettuce. People these days are also being more exposed to the germ when handling animals such as lizards, turtles, other reptiles, and birds, including chickens. Now, I'm eating many poached and soft cooked eggs throughout my life, and that means many undercooked egg yolks, and I feel quite fine now. But I can understand that the elderly that are 65 years or older, pregnant women becoming pregnant, babies that are under 1 year of age, and individuals with weak or questionable immune systems should not take the risk. Oh, and also, to all you animal lovers out there, do not kiss your pet turtle or lizard or pet dog or pet cat or any other animal, because you'll be at risk of getting the salmonella germ. It's best to be safe than sorry. Sorry, Gladys. You're gonna have to settle for pats on the head instead. Scrambled eggs have been a breakfast staple ever since, well, I guess ever since breakfast has been invented. It's also one of the most simplest dishes to make. But just like other simple things, it's also quite simple to mess up. Now, people use different ways to cook scrambled eggs, but I think this one is a surefire winner. Start with a pan. Now this is a 10 to 12 inch carbon steel skillet. Now I'm going to place this over medium heat. Now I'm going to let this heat for 3 to 5 minutes, or until it reaches a temperature of 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, since I don't have some fancy thermometer to help me, I'm just going to have to trust my eyes and the time. Next step, the hen fruit. We have here 3 large chicken eggs. Now we're going to add to that 2 tablespoons of water, 1 teaspoon of mayonnaise. This may sound a little weird, but trust me, the mayonnaise is needed. And a pinch of salt, just to help season. A pinch or 2. Don't overdo it. Now we're going to beat these finely, just until they're combined with a fork. I don't like using a whisk because it incorporates air, which may be good for some cases with eggs, but not with scrambled eggs. We don't have to overbeat, just to make them nicely well combined. Now, when the pan is hot enough, turn off the heat and transfer it on a trivet. You can place it back on the burner if you don't have a trivet. You could just place it there, but keep the heat off. We have plenty of heat in the pan, but we're going to have to act fast. Add 1 teaspoon of cold unsalted butter to the pan. Swirl it around to fully coat the bottom of the pan. You can use a basting brush if you like to help coat the full bottom of the pan. The butter is there for flavor, but it's also there to help prevent sticking. As one thing I know, eggs can stick to a metal pan as well as a tongue can stick to a frozen cold flagpole in the middle of winter. Now, pour the egg mixture into the pan, straight into the pan. And now we count for 10 seconds. Now we stir this a few times with a rubber spatula. And now, count 5 seconds. Now give it a couple more stirs just to get the raw components of egg in contact with the bottom of the pan. And I'll count 5 more seconds one more time. Okay, now I'm going to place the scrambled eggs on a serving platter, and they're ready to serve. You can top them with a little bit of fresh parsley or a little bit of freshly ground black pepper, but I like them this way because, hey, I'm a little bit of a purist. Now, there are some parts of the egg that are probably a little bit undercooked, but remember this: if the eggs look cooked in the pan, they're going to be overcooked on the plate. Now, food isn't going to automatically stop cooking once you take it out of the oven or out of the pan. This is what's called carryover heat. There's still going to be a little bit of heat that's going to continue cooking the food a little bit. Just serve them with a side of toast or some bacon, if you like. I hope with the help of this video that you learned more than a thing or two about the egg. If you like this video, please subscribe. Are there any more dishes that star this also great hen fruit? Well, sure, but they're going to have to wait for their own episode. I'll see you all next time.